Okay, time for another video log, I guess. Last time was a little bit dramatic, maybe not. It was just before, seems like a long time ago. It was the weekend right after I had received this message, voicemail from this radiologist that he wanted to talk with me again. I think that was the one. And me just being completely uncertain, of course, what is going to happen, what this discussion would be about, whether it's seen something, but well, like I wrote on my blog as well, in the end, and the fact is, last Monday I had the second MRI scan. More details. The radiologist just wanted to confirm that, he had some nagging doubts after he'd analyzed the first MRI scan. Based on the first scan, he had thought that I had a normal vagina. After this, but he wasn't some doubts, and with the second MRI scan, he could see that although yes, it looks like a normal vagina in the slides, to call it that. In the horizontal slides, you can slices, I guess better word. You can see that the inside of the vagina is not completely normal, at least what you would expect by a woman. So something it's a bit different there. Then last Thursday I had the appointment with my gynaecologist, and that's I wrote about that as well on my blog. More examinations, mostly looking at possibly other reasons for having this abdominal pain, and like just pinched nerves in my back, or just troubles with my intestines. Okay, I guess the only thing that's really can lead to real answers about what is going on is this trying to find a surgeon, as the radiologist proposed, and with my gynecologist in principle has no issues with either, and even said he would help with to find a surgeon who can help with this reconstructive surgery, because it's been proven now pretty much that A, I have a vagina, B, it's not accessible from the outside, C, it can most likely be reconstructed and used for a usable vagina. So conclusion based on that is finding a surgeon who can do said reconstructive surgery, and at the same time also get some answers about really what everything looks like there. And it leads me to the one point which still frustrates me about this last appointment with my gynecologist, was namely didn't really address the fact that that my body still is really convinced that it is pregnant. I mean, I still got the enlarged breasts. All fine with that. I don't care too much about that. I still have the linea nigra, this really funny pigment line running down from navel down below. This is still really obvious, And of course the distended abdomen. The linea nigra is something like, okay, I know it's caused by certain hormones, which I should not have in my body. Shouldn't, still are there. That's kind of worrying. The abdominal distension, that's the one thing which it's scary. Because I've been paying a lot of attention to my diet the past months, ever since I began to notice that it was growing, my abdomen. I really tried to just cut out snacks, get more exercise, just cut out processed foods out of my diet, just pretty much just, even though I was already living quite healthily, I just tried to take it even further. But that doesn't really seem to help much. So I actually got a scale to weigh myself on recently. And the first time I got on it, and let's assume of course that it's anywhere near being properly calibrated, which those consumer scales generally are. Let's just say that I weigh currently about 6 to 7 kilograms more than my target weight, which is what I used to weigh by the end of last year. And I'm eating less, consuming fewer calories a day than I used to at the end of last year. Last year I still used to eat quite a lot of chocolate snacks. Back at the old office, before my work moved to a new office, I used to eat a big lunch and a big dinner every day. That was until I think October. So despite all that, I'm gaining weight, and it's really quite obvious. It's just frustrating. Even frightening that there just doesn't seem to be any kind of explanation for what's happening. You know, it just, you want to understand it, you want to be like, okay, I've got these symptoms, they're because of that, and that. Fine. But I do not know why I have those symptoms. I don't know why they're happening. I don't know whether it's because of some kind of growth or because of some hormonal change which is happening because of some reason but is completely benign. I do not know. So at this point, my only hope, I guess, is to find this surgeon who can do this surgery and look at the surrounding area as well. At the same time, and hopefully get the answers. But until then, like I concluded my last post with, it's hard to be hopeful that I, or my gynecologist, or my family doctor, or anyone else will be able to find such a surgeon, for the simple reason that I have tried to find such a surgeon over the past years without any kind of luck. The Netherlands, of course, was a complete bust because, well, I don't think there are any skilled surgeons there with actually interested in something like that or capable of it. In Germany, I don't know what happened last year, why it all just, why I got the feeling that I'm on some kind of blacklist. Like the moment they realize who I am, that suddenly it's like, no, persona non grata, no chance. We just cut off contact and that's it. It's that just adds another dimension of fear, that not only is my body is doing this to me, but on top of that, you also get that in the end you don't get the medical help you need, and you do not understand why. Is it something I am, something I did, something I haven't done, something... Is it because I exist? You just want answers, but if nobody wants to give them to you, then there is really little you can do about it. At least in my situation. And that's really kind of scary. So the coming weeks, I guess it will be just more of a waiting game again, to see what will, what won't happen. Because I don't know. I do not expect those other examinations to result in anything. It's just this, surgeon. If there is one, if anyone can find one, if any surgeon out there can and wants to help me, then maybe, but otherwise it will just, I fear that it will just continue like the past 10, 20 years. Without change and with no idea what my body may do next. It's just a really scary thought. I still hope that this year it will be resolved. But after so long, 10 years of, more than 10 years of trying to find actual medical help and just being ignored and being lied to, it's not easy to hope anymore. I guess we'll just have to see. Maybe in the next video log I will have great news. Maybe not. It's just a waiting game. Just a waiting game.